Your minimum stay requirement is costing you thousands of dollars and you probably don't even realize it. I'm about to show you exactly how this one setting is sabotaging your revenue and the simple fix that can boost your earnings by 20 to 30% without any extra work. Most hosts set their minimum stay once and then forget about it. Maybe you've got a 3-night minimum because that's what sounds reasonable, or a 7-night minimum during peak season because everyone else is doing it. But here's what you don't know. That static rule is leaving serious money on the table every single month. Let me break down exactly what's happening to your revenue, and then I'll show you the automated solution that fixes everything. First, let's talk about minimum stays that are too short. If you're allowing one-night stays, you're basically inviting chaos into your business. One-night bookings are the #1 source of parties, property damage, and nightmare guests. Think about it. How often are people booking stays of 2 nights or more for a party? Almost never. But even beyond the party risk, short stays are killing your profitability. Every turnover costs you money. Your cleaner charges the same whether someone stays 1 night or 3 nights. Your time coordinating check-ins and checkouts is identical. But with one-night stays, you're doing 3 times the work for 3 separate bookings instead of 1 longer stay. Plus, shorter stays attract lower quality guests. When someone's only paying $150 for 1 night, they treat your place like a cheap motel. But when someone can afford $750 for 5 nights, they're much more likely to respect the space. I learned this the hard way. When I first started hosting, I was accepting pretty much every booking that came through, including one-night stays. The amount of extra cleaning, the wear and tear on furniture, the stress of constant turnovers, it was all very exhausting. And the profit margins were terrible because I was spending more on operations than I was making in extra revenue. But here's where it gets tricky. Minimum stays that are too long will also destroy your revenue. If you set a 7-night minimum and stick to it religiously, you're going to get crushed in Airbnb search results. The algorithm prioritizes listings that can accommodate the guest's exact needs. So if someone searches for a 3-night stay and your listing requires 7 nights, you become invisible. Even worse, long minimum stays create these awkward gaps in your calendar that become nearly impossible to fill in, or completely impossible. I see this constantly with hosts who have rigid rules. They'll have a beautiful property with great reviews, but their calendar looks like Swiss cheese because their minimum stay requirements don't match how people actually want to book the place. The solution isn't to pick one number and just hope for the best. You need a dynamic approach that balances both problems strategically. Here's how smart hosts optimize their minimum stays. Far out in the future, I'm talking 90 days or more, you want longer minimum stays, especially going into high season. This is when you can be picky and optimize for the most profitable bookings. Someone planning a vacation 3 months ahead is usually booking a longer trip anyway, so requiring 4 or 5 nights isn't going to be a problem here. But as you get closer to those dates, especially if you still have availability, you need to be more flexible. 30 days out, maybe you drop down to 3 nights. 2 weeks out, you might accept 2-night bookings. The key is offering the right incentives for the booking behavior that you want. Longer stays should get better per night rates to encourage those profitable bookings. Shorter stays should be priced higher per night to compensate for the extra work and lower quality guest risk. This is exactly what Andrew does with his award-winning property in New Zealand. He's constantly adjusting his minimum stays based on how far out bookings are and what his calendar looks like. During peak season, his minimum might be 5 nights for bookings made months in advance, but for last minute gaps, he'll accept 2-night stays at premium rates. The result, he's hitting 80% occupancy with consistently high quality guests and maximum revenue per available night. Now, here's the problem. Manually managing all these minimum stay adjustments is a bit of a nightmare. You'd have to constantly monitor your calendar, adjust settings based on booking lead times, and then try to predict demand patterns. It's way too much work for most busy hosts. That's where PriceLabs' new dynamic minimum stay feature comes in. And this thing is a total game changer for the short-term rental industry. Dynamic minimum stay automatically optimizes your minimum stay requirements using real-time market insights, plus your property's unique booking history and local demand patterns. No more guesswork, no manual adjustments, just smarter automated decisions that maximize your revenue. Here's how it works. The system continuously evaluates your occupancy compared to the local market for the next 90 days. If your occupancy is lower than market averages, it automatically lowers your minimum stays to capture more bookings and revenue. But it always respects the hard minimum limits you set, so you're never forced to accept bookings you don't want. Setting it up is also incredibly simple. For your PriceLabs pricing dashboard, you pick one of your listings, edit customizations, and select minimum stay settings. From the dropdown, you choose PriceLabs recommended short-term rental and set your hard limits for weekdays and for weekends. It's just that simple. The moment you activate it, you'll see clear monthly recommendations tailored to specifically your property. The system takes into account everything: your historical booking patterns, local events, seasonal demand, competitive landscape, and it creates a dynamic minimum stay strategy that adapts automatically. And here's what I love about this. Automation doesn't mean giving up control. You can still easily override recommendations directly in your calendar for specific events. For instance, if you want to set a 7-day minimum for Christmas week or for New Year's, you can do that with just one single click. The results speak for themselves. PriceLabs has been testing this feature extensively, and properties using dynamic minimum stay consistently outperform rigid rules, leading to more revenue and fewer operational headaches. Think about it. Instead of losing money on awkward calendar gaps or missing out on high-value last-minute bookings, your minimum stays are automatically optimized to capture maximum revenue while maintaining guest quality. This is the kind of system that separates successful hosts from everyone else. While other hosts are manually adjusting their settings and leaving huge money on the table, you're running a fully optimized operation that adapts to market conditions automatically. If you want to take your pricing and minimum stay optimization even further, that's exactly what we cover in our advanced pricing strategies training inside B&B Tribe. You'll get step-by-step training on how to use PriceLabs dynamic pricing tools, plus our short-term rental ROI calculator that factors in everything we just discussed, plus our member-tested strategies for maximizing revenue per available night. Members like Fahim just landed his first $15,000 single reservation using these exact optimization strategies. And Sarah went from guest favorite to top 10% of listings on Airbnb by implementing the exact systems that we teach. Inside B&B Tribe, you'll get the complete PriceLabs setup guide, exclusive discounts for using PriceLabs, our profitability projection tool, and access to our community of hosts from all over the world who share real-time strategies for optimizing occupancy and revenue. The link to join B&B Tribe is right in the description down below. It's $49 per month for access to everything. And honestly, optimizing your minimum stays alone will probably pay for your membership several times over. Your minimum stay requirement should be working for you, not against you. Stop leaving money on the table with rigid rules that don't match how guests actually book. Get your minimum stay rules working for you to drive additional bookings. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.